Yo, it's your boy TeeDirty, Trendsetta, and you are watching the Ben Adams Show. Yee!
Shot calling like money like Mellow. Getting all this money like LaMelo. All you niggas really marshmallow. Getting money like hello. Ballin' on you niggas like hello. Ballin' on you niggas like hello.
How are you guys doing? For the people who don't know, introduce yourselves really quick.
Yeah, hey, it's your boy TeeDirty, Trendsetta. I'm here all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. I came all the way here from Utah, Nevada. Come walk my boy Ben Adams. Let's get it.
Yeah, and do you want to introduce yourself really quick too? And yeah, if you just want to pass him the mic during this interview too.
Shit, TeeDirty. I came from Louisiana, but I'm living in Utah. So yeah, you can check me out on Instagram.
Nice.
TeeDirty_official.
Nice. What part of Utah are you from?
Well, I'm not from Utah. I'm from Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. What part do you live in though? In Utah?
I'm in Murray.
That's kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
From here in Salt Lake. That's nice.
Centrally located.
That's nice. So, how long have you guys known each other for?
Shit, we just actually linked up just a month before the show.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
That's cool. Who found you first? Did you find him or did you find? That's nice. How did you reach out? How did you find him?
Shit, man. I'm like a discover guru, man. To be honest, man, yeah. I really be on it. I typed in Utah hip hop and I did like a lot of hot hashtag search engines, through Twitter and through Instagram and TikTok. I mean, I feel like that's the best way as an independent artist to get your name out there. Definitely. Is to do like a lot of search engines. When it comes to unsigned artists, typing in hashtag unsigned artist, hashtag DistroKid, and his name popped up like a few times through DistroKid and also too as far as like Utah hip hop. And I was just impressed by his grind and stuff like that. And with over 20,000 followers, he's on his grind out here for Utah.
That's sick. Have you had connections previously for Utah, or is this kind of all new?
This is actually my first time actually coming out here to Utah. I have a few friends that's out here in Utah that actually like relocated from Vegas to Utah. So I was very just eager and just interested to come out here to see what Utah was about. And I actually just love the scenery. Since I've been out here, since the time for the last 24 hours, I flew out here I believe Thursday night. And since I've got out here, I mean, I've literally just loved the scenery out here in Utah, and it's amazing.
That's awesome. How has it been so far? I mean, you as you said, you came Thursday night.
Yeah.
You went to the Jazz game last night. How was that?
Yeah, Jazz game was super amazing.
Yeah.
The fan base out here is crazy. So like the fan base in Utah.
Who played? Jazz
so it was Utah versus Washington Wizards.
Who won?
The Utah Jazz.
Good.
Jordan Clarkson put on a hell of a show. He was scoring.
Dude, he just came back from an injury too.
Yeah, he was scoring at will. Yeah, he's insane. He was a straight dog, bro. Like for real. And honestly, you guys' fan base in Utah is insane. Like, I mean, just seeing like the culture that the Utah brings as far as like with their fan base, with the basketball team out here, it's amazing. Because Las Vegas, in my hometown, we don't have an NBA basketball team yet. We have a college basketball team and stuff like that, but right now we only have a hockey team and we got the Raiders. Yeah, so seeing the culture that you guys have out here in your city and how much you guys support your team, it's amazing.
Definitely. Do you think so you're from Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, born and raised. Yep.
Do you think what do you think is going to come out of Las Vegas soon? Do you think?
I feel like a stronger music scene out there.
What is the music scene like now?
Right now, our music scene is lacking culture. So I feel like the culture, once it grows a little bit more, once it gets a little bit more stronger, and people start uniting, start to come together and support the scene more. And then just within the city of Las Vegas, Nevada, sometimes it's only so much the artists and the community can do. The city of Las Vegas, Nevada, they got to put more focus on the local artist aspect of the scene, not just hip hop, whether if it's rock, pop, the producers that's in Vegas, and we have so much money that's funneling through that city as far as between the dispensaries, the casinos. A lot of that money needs to go back into the community of the artists that's in our city, and same thing with the schools too in Las Vegas, Nevada too as well. We have one of the lowest educations in Las Vegas, Nevada, as far as in the United States of America. So our school system definitely need to rise too as well. And then, like I said, the city of Las Vegas, Nevada, they can support the local artists too much, as far as giving us more platforms to give artists to, open up for shows or just, more community events. That would be amazing because when you go to different states and different markets, that's what they're doing for the artists.
Yeah. So how many shows have you done in Las Vegas? Specifically
over 1,500 shows.
What about other states? Have you branched out a lot?
So just so you guys know, like as far as 1,500 shows, I started off as a promoter at the age of 16. Just throwing shows in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I wasn't rapping at the time. I had the vision of just wanting to be a promoter. I wanted to be an artist manager.
Dude, literally that's me. Guess how old I am really quick.
How old are you?
Guess.
19.
Lower.
19?
17.
17?
Yeah,
Wow,
so
that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah.
You're doing
Yeah.
exactly, or
Yeah.
you're doing exactly what I'm doing now.
Yeah, so I started
awesome.
Yeah,
exactly, dude.
And just stay on it, bro. Like, I mean, that's the best thing, because I started at the age of 16, and I was throwing shows,
Literally
just
same, dude.
just literally with
awesome.
with YG and like Dom Kennedy and like Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. I was able to have the opportunity to work with those type of artists and stuff like that out there in Las Vegas. And to be honest, you know, when I was coming up, even doing shows with like artists like Dizzy Wright, you know, underground ones that blew up, I had no clue that none of these artists were gonna blow up. Even YG. DJ Mustard, as a DJ, he came to DJ for YG. You know, I did book him, and I wasn't really in his ear or trying to network with DJ Mustard at the time, because I had no clue he was gonna blow up. You know, you're just looking at someone like a DJ. So my best advice to anyone that's watching this interview is never sleep on anybody. Someone that could be here today, and you know, they're just starting off with their craft. By tomorrow they could be gone, and they could be, you know what I'm saying, the biggest thing yet. You know, they could be Lady Gaga, they could be, you know what I'm saying, Demi Lovato, you know, DaBaby, whoever. So never sleep on nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like this big cycle, kind of like a game almost. There's people that lose, there's people that win. You can see like who actually wants to put in that effort. You know, who has the passion and stuff.
Exactly.
And it's interesting. It should be I'm excited to see your thoughts on, for your like days here in Utah, kind of like comparing that from like the Las Vegas kind of rap culture in specific.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I know the Utah rap culture, it's definitely supportive, but then at the same time, there's like so many it's overpopulated with all these underground artists that sometimes it just gets overwhelming, and they kind of get just pushed back down.
Exactly.
Instead of getting like.
And I feel like my best advice for like Utah artists, if you guys are watching this when this interview does come out, just really just, you know, come together, you know what I'm saying? Come together, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys are already together, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You could be together on a business standpoint, but come together on a culture standpoint too as well. Because, you know, you can have someone like me, big, you know what I'm saying, that comes to your city. I'm not Drake or nobody yet, but at the end of the day, you know, this time next year I can be at that level. And you want to make sure, like, you know, when people do come to your city, you know, people are aware of the unity, you know, that's within you guys' city.
Yeah.
I did a whole 10 independent city tour this year. Not even like about, you know, 3 months ago. Set up the whole tour by myself as far as booking the venues, reaching out to the promoters, reaching out to these unsigned artists, these opening acts to open up for the, you know, me as far as me headlining and stuff like that. And the biggest thing that I've learned is like the unity, you know what I'm saying, within the cities, you know what I'm saying, that I go to. That they really want to make sure they open arms to the people that come to their city, because, you know, word spreads like wildfire, you know.
Exactly.
Not saying I know Jay-Z or anybody or Rihanna, but you know what I'm saying, or Diddy, they come together.
In the rap community in Atlanta, you gotta look at it like that. Them boys stick together. You know?
Yeah.
They got culture, they got movies, they got everything they need out there. And I mean, the world fucking with it type shit. Excuse my French, but I mean, you gotta realize if they had that type of, you know, aspect out here as far as music and the unity and looking out for one another, uplifting one another, man, it'll shit. The sky's the limit for this place.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of like fresh ground out here as far as artists to be able to like make a name for themselves, but I think it's more like you got people that just be wanting to like beat them, like stick to themselves and like kind of not really work with other people, and that's fine, you know, but like nobody's bigger than the process.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like definitely in the rap game, there's a lot of business that goes into it, but like I think just as you said, sticking together and having that like family, that connection and stuff with others, I think that's the only way they can actually like get to where you want to be. Because obviously, as I said, business and stuff, you can go that way, just it might take a little bit longer and stuff. And just working with more people, you guys are always supporting each other. I mean, you guys just met like recently, and you guys already seem like pretty close and stuff.
And to be honest too, like, you know, for someone like him, like TeeDirty, like, you know, me being able to have the blessing to connect with someone like him, he sold all his tickets. You know, he was one of the first artists that, you know, that reached out to the venue owner and everybody and the promoters and let everybody know, like, hey, look, you know, I sold all my tickets, sold all 30 plus of his tickets. He's investing into himself. You know, he has a whole song with Ace Hood right now that's out right now. That's very, very key and very important. Just very taking a risk in this game. You know, everything in the music industry is regardless, it's a risk. It doesn't matter if you're doing R&B, hip hop, anything that you're doing, producing, you have to take some type of risk. So never be afraid to invest into yourself, you know?
Yeah. And with like taking risks and stuff, do you think the rap community, so like, I don't know, it just feels like that the rap community, people kind of look at that and not in a bad way, just kind of like
they kind of cringe.
Yeah. But I honestly
my biggest
think it's
contract.
Exactly. And I think
it's an entertainment lawyer contract, like literally, like.
Yeah, but do you think that the rap community is the same as any community, like the indie community, the rock community?
It's definitely similar to the basketball community, and it's competitive. It has
the same lessons and stuff they can learn from any of those too.
Yeah, but even the work field.
No, exactly. You still have to put in that grind. You still have to put in all that work and stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and fake the funk. Before I start doing music, before I start blowing up, getting verified, all that stuff,
I have my guard card. I was doing security. You know what I'm saying? I was working and stuff like that. Working in the work field is the same thing as the music industry. Everything is about relationships, communication, how you treat people, your character, you know what I'm saying, on the work field. So who you are is important, you know what I'm saying? So for example, you know what I'm saying, if someone gives out disrespect, you can't get mad if they give disrespect back, you know what I'm saying? Because
that's their fault. They put that on themselves.
They put that on themselves, you know what I'm saying? So but if you give them respect, then that's what you're gonna give. And you're gonna get that back all the time. Love, you give love, you're gonna get it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just common sense, you know what I'm saying? And I say this all the time, common sense ain't very common right now in our generation. I hate to say that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, agree with that. But people gotta have common sense where they gotta understand, like, you know what, man, like, it's good to invest in myself. It's good to support one another. It's good to show love, because I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be, 100,000 followers, killing, doing tours, stuff like that, if I wasn't showing love.
Definitely.
If I don't show love to people, I'm not getting no love back.
Definitely. Yeah. And you being from Utah, how would you explain the Utah culture to him, for example, who this is your first time being in Utah?
I mean, like I said, I'm not from here. I've been here a couple of years, but
just knowing the culture and stuff.
But basically, from what I've seen, I mean, people kind of like real reserved, They reserved. A lot of the artists, they kind of stick to they little circle, they group. They don't really tend to work with outside their comfort zone, and that's okay, But I think if they was willing to kind of expand their mind and expand their repertoire as far as like just being able to network a little bit better, then the culture would be a hell of a lot bigger.
Totally.
And not be more of a competition thing. Just more of a like, shit, let's just get this money, man. Let's just put this place on the map, because they hella support artists. Like, I'm from Louisiana, they support Kevin Gates hella out here, So I went to a couple of his shows and it was sold out. So, I mean, I think if we just exposed, the culture a little bit better here, with the underground music and the underground artists, I think we got something, because this is a special place to me,
Definitely.
And biggest thing too is understand that a lot of people and a lot of these celebrities that come out here, that they're human. So like, what I mean by human, meaning like the way you rub shoulders with somebody and the way you build a relationship with somebody is very, very, very important. Just like earlier in the conversation during the interview, I was mentioning, about like, you never know, someone could be here today and, and they could be Joe Smo from Walmart, and then by tomorrow they could be the biggest billionaire.
Exactly.
I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I see it every day. You know what I'm saying? If you might see somebody shaking the cup. You know what I'm saying? What, they might be outside because the casino. Next day, they pulling up. You know what I'm saying? A new Tesla. You know what I'm saying? So totally. Just please, just don't sleep on nobody, man. That's the biggest thing I want people to take away from the interview.
Definitely stick together.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are all going for the same goal.
Yeah.
So just help each other get to that.
Yeah.
faster.
And most important, music is about just love. It's about feeling. It's not about money.
It's having that connection.
It's about just connection. Yeah. Music is about making. When I listen to music, I listen to songs that I listen to a set of 10 songs to 15 songs. And I ain't gonna lie, I listen to like a set of 10 songs every day. That makes me feel good. I don't listen to a bunch of music. I don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to, I do, here and there, but there's a set of 10 songs that I listen to on my SoundCloud or my iTunes or whatever that I vibe with every day that just makes me feel good.
Definitely.
That's what music is.
No, for sure.
So.
But yeah, let's talk about some of you guys' projects. The first thing I want to bring up, LaMelo.
Yes.
That's been kind of popping off a little bit. How's that been going for you?
Man, so LaMelo's been so crazy to the point, man, they thought I was speaking Spanish on him. like they've been tapping in, man. I got Albuquerque tapping in, man. They want me to do shots here.
Yeah. Where did the idea of that come up? Was that just
every song that y'all seen I've done, like from A to Z, man. Everything y'all literally seen I've done was just me having fun in the booth, just enjoying myself, just vibing with them records.
Yeah.
Those were all freestyles. Not one song on there was written, no pen or pad was over here.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, LaMelo was a freestyle. That was me just in there literally. My ex-girlfriend, she was sitting right next to me. Her energy was bad. So yeah.
Nice.
I was kidding her, T. Like her energy was bad. So I was like, you know what? Like I was just speaking about how I felt. Like at the moment, everything that was going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? About that whole song. So if y'all hear the lyrics, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of hear, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I said a lyric, I was like, you know, you hating on me because I'm getting rich, but bitch I'm balling, but bitch I'm calling, like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, you know. So it's like shit like that, like it's just, you just basically just saying how you feel, like it's just at the moment type of thing. Yeah, I mean, LaMelo was a whole freestyle, but really when I dropped the song, like how it took off and what made it go viral, it wasn't no TikTok, it wasn't no search engine, it wasn't no label behind it, wasn't no nothing, because I am fully independent. There's nobody behind me, there's no label behind me, no secret investor, no nothing, no mommy or daddy. When I say that, I mean fully independent, you know. And I know a lot of people get on here and they do.
That's insane, especially in the Valley.
Yeah, like,
to be independent.
And I'm not dissing nobody, you know what I'm saying, on this interview. Like I know people like LaRussell, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they say that they're independent and stuff like that, but they got celebrity homies. Like Russ is a celebrity artist, you know what I'm saying, he's doing billions on TuneCore.
Totally,
you know what I'm saying, like me, I might not see like maybe like, you know, 100 to 300 400 on my TuneCore balance, you know what I'm saying. So it's like everything that I'm making, everything I'm doing, everything you see from a T on my Instagram, from my social media, that's all me. From branding, from marketing, from social media, everything, like that's all me. So like there's no celebrity homies, nobody co-sign me, there's nobody putting no money in my pocket, no one's doing nothing, you know. The TuneCore, all the thing they do, you know, they just distribute my music, they comment, you know, they may add my music on a playlist. Shout out to TuneCore, one of the best distribution companies ever. But I'm fully independent, you know. There's no cosigns, there's no none of that, there's no trickeries.
That's insanely
so
impressive.
yeah, I want people to know that. And there's no diss, you know what I'm saying. Like I got nothing but love, respect for LaRussell. A lot of these artists that's, you know, out here shouting that they independent, but just keep it 100, you know what I'm saying. Like when you say you're independent, you know what I'm saying, like speak about, you know, but who's backing you, who's behind you at the same time. Definitely. Because, you know, you still got cosigns floating. That's not independent, you know. That's you still got someone that's pushing your music, you know what I'm saying, to a whole audience, to a whole fan base.
That's awesome.
So me, the show I'm about to do tonight, you know, this was all off of just independent hustle, just me just by myself reaching out to the openers, me having them, you know what I'm saying, sell tickets. Yeah, you know, I said he sold all 30 tickets, you know. So it's like I independently set up this whole thing, booked the venue myself, you know what I'm saying, all that. Pay for the DJ, all that.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Sick. So first show in Utah,
yep, Salt Lake City, yep.
You excited?
I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Tonight's about to go down.
It's a big lineup too. That's how many acts are there? It's a good amount.
So it's good. It's a good amount, about six openers, six solid openers. I'm not gonna lie, we did have a lot of openers that dropped out, and some that I don't know whether, I don't know if they didn't want to sell tickets, or they had like a bit animosity towards me, or I don't know if they just didn't, you know, believe.
How do you track that with like
they didn't believe in the show? Well, we do have like an online system, you know what I'm saying, to where we, you know, we track online to see like who sold what. And then same thing with the printed ticket system, you know what I'm saying, when they turn their tickets in, we'll be able to know who did what. But my biggest thing too with artists too as well is just like, don't commit to something that you're not down for. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
As soon as somebody hits you up, you know what I'm saying, it's like if I come sell you some drugs, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, like,
no, yeah, definitely.
You know, I'm downtown Fremont in Vegas or on the strip, I'm like, hey bro, you want to come buy this, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, not saying that's what I do, you know what I'm saying, don't come for me Vegas, they say, you know what I'm saying, totally. They know I'll be on nothing, I'll be chilling in Vegas, I'll do nothing, I'll do no illegal stuff, no illegal activity, but what I'm saying is like, if I come to you and say, hey bro, you want to perform, can you sell 30 tickets, do you want to perform, I'm about to add you on the flyer. Hell yeah, bro, I'm down, I want to perform. Don't do that, bro, and then back out on the show and then lead a group chat and, you know what I'm saying, oh, I can't perform. And this is not on no personal stuff, this is just me, like, because I don't know none of these artists from a can of paint. Like I said, I just met, bro. It's like with these artists that's opening up tonight, it's like the ones that stay down is the ones I'm gonna be able to rock with for the future. You know what I'm saying? So where if I'm selling out a bigger, venue or arena out here, they're gonna be able to come backstage for free, or they're gonna be able to have free tickets, or they're gonna be able to maybe open up or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that goes back to what we were saying earlier in the conversation, is just building the right relationships, and keeping
knowing who has that drive and stuff.
Yeah. And it's really not even about a drive thing. It's just about just do good business. That's like 80% of the music industry right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to do good business. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, somebody come to you and say, hey man, you want to perform? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, let me do my research real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me, do some research on the show. Let me see what this is about, and I'll get back to you, Trendsetter, or I'll get back to you, whatever. Woo. But you don't want to be like, I'm down, and then put your name on a flyer. You post the flyer, and then a couple days later, you're like, oh man, I don't want to do it no more. You know what I mean? Definitely. Like, unless it's like a real serious emergency. You know what I'm saying? Like because at the end of the day, your word is bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think people forget that. You know what I'm saying? I come from an era, you know what I'm saying, to where when I was coming up at the age of 16, 17, 18, when I was throwing YG and throwing Nipsey and all these big artists, you know what I'm saying, racks to come perform, my word was bond. I had to make sure, you know what I'm saying, if 12,000 or 10,000 or 11,000 for Mozzie, if that's what you want and that's what you charge, my word is bond. I got to make sure I pay you in full.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you just keep your word, man. Your word is bond.
Definitely. Do you think you two ever do a song?
I would love to, man. I fuck with TeeDirty, man. TeeDirty, he's on the rise. He's about to blow up huge. Like I said, for him, being from Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, and the type of sound that he has, for the music I've already heard from him, the sky is the limit, bro. Like, I mean, labels is already watching him.
Yeah.
I got labels watching me. So just like at the end of the day, it's just like, we just trying to just, build the right momentum and just keep this independent shit popping. Independent wave is what's hot right now. And being independent, independent is the wave right now. I would love to get signed. You know what I'm saying? Atlantic Records, rock. If y'all reach out to us, and you would love throw a situation, a good deal to where it makes sense, I would love to sign. But I'm not that type of artist to where, if it was a deal and it's something that's gonna help me, I'm not gonna turn it down. I'm not money hungry. Definitely. I'm not looking to just pop my stuff on interviews to where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't need no help. I'm independent. At the end of the day, yeah, I still need help. I'm still grinding, and I'm still on my way.
Totally. I want to know from both of you, if you had to pick a song from your catalog to like show, like, this is my work, what song would that be that you would choose to show? I feel
like Trendsetta, Bankroll. So if you look at Trendsetta, Bankroll on Spotify,
that's
iTunes,
a sick song.
Yeah. Bankroll is like one of my favorite tracks that I kind of was like, expressing my flow, expressing my bars a little bit on that, and just who I am on a track, and like I said, I just started rap at the end of last year. I got verified at the end of last year. I say this story, and I tell people this story. I was living in a studio apartment with roaches coming up the wall. I was literally, down and out. I was still grinding. I was in a very bad situation. I wasn't verified on Instagram. I wasn't where I'm at today, but then I was able to make it out that situation, and I got verified at the end of last year. Literally, the minute I got verified, promise to God to you, bro, like, shit, when January hit, maybe like 2 months after my lease was up, at the end of last year, I was able to go get me a new place. And me being verified, I had enough money to make to where just having that social media status, being verified, with so much money flowing through to where I was able to get a new apartment and a new condo in the Southwest, a really nice area in Las Vegas and Spring Valley. And now I'm here today doing tours. I'm saying now I got all these new fans. I'm meeting new people. I'm able to hit different cities and network. And that blue check has definitely opened up a lot of doors for me. So I was telling my manager earlier, I'm like, yo, a lot of people, they have this little fake ass narrative where they throw around and they're like, oh yeah, being verified is nothing. And it's like, bro, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Because God forbid, if I go overseas or I go to Indonesia or just in general, you show that blue badge to somebody, it means something. It means you're doing something. Instagram is not just out here throwing fake blue checks to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, like
who actually deserve it and who.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like the whole, like, click this about this account, like, to see if they have a blue check and all these little triggers you see to see if it's real or fake. Like, y'all hearing it here first from someone that's actually verified. Like, that's all bullshit. It's all fake. You know what I'm saying? Instagramers not giving out fake blue checks. If you see someone that's verified, they are 100% for sure legit verified. Authentic. Whether if they paid for it or not, they are authentically for sure 100% verified. You know what I'm saying? So just letting y'all know that. when I got verified, like I said, I was down and out. It was roaches crawling on my wall. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't balling. You know, I got verified, then my whole life changed. You feel me? So it's just like, and I didn't pay a dime for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, don't fall into the gimmicks. Keep working. Keep building up your press. Keep doing your damn thing.
Totally. For you, what song would you take from your catalog?
Well, shit, I just did a song a couple months back with, as he said earlier, with Ace Hood.
Yeah.
It's called Bounce Back. And I mean, that song signifies exactly what the title says, bounce back. You know, I took a loss, you know, but that could have made me into a folder or somebody that could just say, you know, and just keep going. Some people just wallow in they tears and they losses and just live off of their past. I'm not one to do that. So, you know, I looked up and got Ace Hood on the track. He reached out, you know, and I'm sitting up there, like he said, I'm sitting up there playing fucking Madden with my boy.
Yeah.
You know, and I got the phone call from my studio and wanted to know if I wanted to do a track with Ace Hood. And
awesome.
Of course I said yeah. The next day we got in the studio and made magic. So I think that's a hot song. It actually just got released yesterday. So that song signifies, I mean, y'all go check it out. I mean, it's called Bounce Back by TeeDirty and Ace Hood. It's gonna be one of the hottest songs in the streets. But one of the crazy things too is that doing business, I mean, I'm gonna be doing a video with them as well. Once the song does 1 million streams, I mean, that ain't shit.
Yeah, like you. Yeah.
So,
take advantage of all that and stuff.
So why not? You know,
Yeah.
it's just business. So I know what I'm doing, and like you said, as an independent artist, it don't get any better than that. Being able to have the flexibility to work with other artists and show exactly what you can do besides just being told what to do or having somebody like handle your affairs and handle, you know, most people got handlers, man. A lot of celebrities got handlers. So
Totally.
So, you know, when you're able to say, well, yeah, I could do a song with Ace Hood, and it don't. At first, it was real politics behind it with his manager and thing, but like at the end of the day, I was able to get, you know, when I released it on Spotify. I mean, they was like, is it really Ace Hood? Of course. So like they had to reach out to him. He had to verify on Twitter, and yeah, it's a big thing. So that signifies the work that I put in. I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm above the process, but it just means that I've been putting in that work. And I took a loss, but at the end of the day, if I didn't verify, you know, myself as far as like the hustle and the grind and being relentless, I would have never been able to have the mind frame to even work with Ace Hood.
Totally. And I mean, congrats to that. I think that's definitely a big step into getting, you know, those more connections, as we previously stated early on. But yeah, I mean, you guys got a lot coming. I'm stoked. One last thing, the chain. Will you do that sick?
Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely. If y'all watching this, man, make sure y'all throw my man's a bag, man. Look out for Ben Adams, cause he next to, bro got the voice and everything to do interviews and all that. I'm listening to his voice. I'm over here analyzing everything. Bro know what he doing. You feel me? So if y'all watching this, man, you feel me? You know, it's Trendsetta approved over here. I like Ben Adams, man.
Dude, thank you so much for hopping on too, as well, dude. I'm stoked, honestly, to see just in the next few months to see where you guys go.
I got you. I'm gonna make you proud, Ben Adams, for that. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah. I told him to come. I'm like, bro, you better hop in this interview with me.
Yeah, dude, you made this so much better, dude.
Yeah.
So,
and this is who I am, bro. Like, I want to build with him for the long run. And it's like people meet me in person, and they be like, man, I didn't know you was this cool in person. And it's just like,
yeah, you're so chill, dude.
It's like, bro, like you can't go off social media, bro. It's just like, I may not reply back, or I may, you know what I'm saying, but bro, I do a lot, you know what I'm saying. So it's like in Vegas, we all doing a lot. So it's just like. It's like, you know, we grown, y'all.
We're all doing the same thing. Going for the same goal. Yeah. Trendsetta.
Yes, sir.
TeeDirty.
We out. TeeDirty in this motherfucker.
Thank you so much. We'll see you all next time.
TeeDirty _official.
Awesome. Yeah.